What is up guys, A7 Snipes here, and in today's video, we're gonna be simulating the career of the young superstar ENDRICK for the next 5 years. And our 3 main objectives that we have to complete is winning La Liga, the Champions League, and probably the hardest of them all, the Ballon d'Or. That being said, let's get right into it. So we stopped the simulation in October 31st, the reason being because usually at the end of October and the beginning of November in every season is where the Ballon d'Or ceremony happened and the winners announced. So let's go see who won the Ballon d'Or. Before we check out the Ballon d'Or winner, the 2023 Young Player of the Year award goes to Barcelona's Victor Roque. Very surprising because of course in real life he's not playing at all with Barcelona. But now for the Ballon d'Or winner, it is Erling Haaland, the Manchester City striker. And I guess it was predictable, to be honest, because Manchester City had an incredible 2022-2023 season. So I guess it was obvious that he was gonna win it. So this remaining of the season is our chance to prove ourselves that we deserve the Ballon d'Or next year. The simulation has ended, and now it's to check out the standings in La Liga. And we are the winners of La Liga with 88 points, 4 losses, 7 draws, and 27 wins. Let's go! We completely dominated La Liga, which is incredible to see. And ENDRICK's first trophy in Real Madrid. And in the Supercopa, Barcelona take it, beating Atletico Madrid in penalties. We ended up being eliminated in the semifinals against Atletico Madrid 2-0, so that's a bit disappointing. But in the Copa de España, or in real life known as the Copa del Rey, Real Madrid win it, beating Atletico de Madrid 3-1 in the final. So we took our get back against Atletico de Madrid, beating them where it most mattered. But in the Champions League, we lose in the final against Manchester City 2-1. We were so close. And now for ENDRICK's stats. In the season, he only played 10 games, scored 5 goals, and that was it. So I'm guessing Ancelotti barely played him throughout the season. So next year we gotta improve so that we have better chances to win the Ballon d'Or. The 2024 Young Player of the Year award and the Ballon d'Or winner has been announced. And we win the 2024 Young Player of the Year award, giving us our first individual award. So that's a good sign. But did we win the Ballon d'Or? And sadly we did not. But our teammate Kylian Mbappe won. I'm guessing he had a great season last year, making him deserve this award. So congrats to our teammate. It's finally the end of the season and we win La Liga for the second time in a row, going back to back. This time with a 13 gap difference from second place, which is our rivals FC Barcelona with 82 and us of course with 95. Absolutely dominating in the Spanish league. And also we win La Supercopa against Atletico de Madrid, destroying them 3-0 in the final. But in the Copa de España, Real Betis are winners, beating Barcelona 2-1 in the final. And we ended up being eliminated in the quarterfinals against our rivals in El Clasico match, losing 2-1. And in the Champions League, PSG win it, beating Inter in the final 3-1 and getting their first Champions League in their history. So I'm guessing Mbappe wasn't as important as we thought. And not only that, but we lose in the semis against PSG 3-2 in aggregate. That is sad, I'm not even gonna lie. We were that close to being in the final again. Now for ENDRICK's stats, has gotten worse. He has only played 7 games and this time 0 goals. You are kidding me. Ancelotti is not playing him at all throughout the season, which is a bit disappointing. Man, I don't know what to do to improve his stats. We might have to sacrifice Rodrigo and sell him because he's our super sub and he's playing all the games, and I think he's taking ENDRICK's spot, so we might just have to do it. So we officially sold Rodrigo to Manchester City, so now it's ENDRICK's time to shine. So it's that time of year again, where the Ballon d'Or winner is announced. And we do not win it. I guess it was obvious to be honest, but our teammate Kylian Mbappe, and probably the superstar of Real Madrid, has won it for a second time in a row. I hope our stats improve this season, so that we have a possibility to win the Ballon d'Or. It's the end of the season, and we go for the 3rd time in a row, winning La Liga, this time with 89 points. Let's go! Barcelona in second with 85, and now there's a closer closer gap between first and second. We were only 4 points above second place. And in the Supercopa, Barcelona win it, beating Atletico Madrid 2-1 in the final. And of course, we were eliminated in the semi-finals, and sadly enough, against our rivals, 2-1. And in the Copa de España, we lose in the final 1-0 against Atletico Madrid in the Madrid derby. But in the Champions League, we win it, beating Leipzig 3-1 in the final. Let's go! Giving Real Madrid 16th Champions League in their history, and ENDRICK's first in his career. Now for ENDRICK's stats, it hasn't even gotten better. He's only played 7 games and only 1 goal. That's insane. How are we gonna win the Ballon d'Or? At this point, it's almost impossible. So it's time for the 2026 Ballon d'Or winner to be announced. And I think it's not gonna be us, but let's see who wins it. And Kylian Mbappe wins it again! You're kidding me. Wow, he is dominating world football. Congrats to him once again. Now on to the end of the season. And we lose La Liga. We ended up 3rd place with 73 points. And Barcelona in 1st. No way. Our streak of winning La Liga is over. It seems that we had a bad season. And the winner of the Copa de España is Real Sociedad, beating Girona 3-0 in the final. And we ended up being eliminated against Albacete 2-1 in the round of 16. I'm guessing that's a 2nd division team, and we lost. That is really disappointing. And of course, that we won the Champions League last year, we have to play the Super Cup, and we won it, beating Dortmund 2-0. So that's another trophy in the cabinet. And in the Champions League, PSG go back to back, beating Sporting 4-2 in the final. And in the round of 16, we were eliminated against Inter in penalties. Now that's a shocker. And this wraps up the bad season that we just had. And for ENDRICK's stats, he only played 6 games and only made 2 goals. Our stats don't improve, and Ancelotti just doesn't play us. So for now, we've completed 2 of the 3 objectives, which was winning La Liga and the Champions League. But the hardest of them all, of course, to win the Ballon d'Or, and it really seems unlikely. But we have this last season to complete it, so I still believe in ENDRICK. So now it's the last year to check who won the Ballon d'Or, and once again it's Kylian Mbappe, and he keeps dominating world football. There's nothing else to say, just to be happy for our teammate. And now we have to check who won La Liga for the last time, and the winners are FC Barcelona with 86, and we were just 1 point away with 85. We were so close, but it wasn't enough. And in the Copa de España, Real Sociedad win it, beating Atletico de Madrid in the final 1-0, and we were eliminated in the quarterfinals against the champion 3-2. And in the Champions League, Borussia Dortmund win PSG 3-2 in the final. This time we were eliminated once again in the round of 16 against Feyenoord 3-2 in aggregate. And we're not even gonna check the ENDRICK stats because it's the same thing. It hasn't improved at all, so there's no need to check. So now that we saw the results of the final season we can say that we completed 2 of the 3 objectives, which was winning La Liga and the Champions League. But of course, we didn't win the Ballon d'Or. But we do have to include that we did win the Young Player of the Year award, which is not the Ballon d'Or, but we might low-key count it. I don't know. But I truly hope this doesn't reflect in real life, and it surely probably won't. It's just a video game at the end of the day. Let me know in the comments below any other football player that we should simulate their career. That being said, I hope y'all enjoyed. Like and subscribe, y'all, and I'm out. Peace.